they are soulmates. I really think that. It's so interesting to me. Very interesting to me about that. So with the future being Queen of Swords, 4 Wands, and King of Cups, I want to be. Hi everyone, welcome back to No Light Tarot. My name is Heidi. So grateful to have you all. So let's get right into the reading. It's intuitive based, it's not fact based. Just to let you know, I usually am accurate. Doesn't mean I'll be accurate here. So I want to do this reading about Amber Heard and Elon Musk. Some stuff has come out about them recently, about their supposed like sex parties and so forth. So I really wanted to kind of, I've been wanting to do this video for a while. Yeah, so let's get into it. Fun little fact, actually, and people, I feel like, put him on a pedestal, and I don't know why, because he's not that great to me. I suppose he's done a lot of good things, but I feel like he's also got a shady side to him. But Elon Musk went to the high school version of the junior school that I went to. I went there for 1 year when I was a kid. I was 5. You know, he is South African and I used to live in South Africa. My parents are South African. And he went to Bryanston High, which is the high school version of the Brian Evan. It was actually such a great school. The junior school was so cool. It was the best school I went to. But I got taken out of that school to go to a strict British school. But yeah, so he went to my high school technically, and my sister went to that school too, but obviously a lot later. Yeah, so it's funny, a friend of mine was like, you need to tell him, when you're in America, tell him that his school is falling apart. I was like, I don't think he owes anybody anything. But yeah, so whenever I tell people that, they're like, you went to school with Elon Musk? I'm like, I didn't go to school with him. He went to the high school version of my junior school. I feel like it's really weird how I keep encountering stuff like that in my life. It's very interesting. So just wanted to say that. So let's get into the reading. I pulled up both their charts. So Amber Heard, her sun is in Taurus, her moon is in Libra. I couldn't find her rising, but her north node is in Aries, which is very interesting. And Elon Musk, his sun is in Cancer, his moon is in Virgo, and his north node is in Aquarius, which I feel like is appropriate in that, I mean, he has done a lot of good things. I don't want to take that away from him. I just don't like putting people on a pedestal that you don't really know. Makes me feel very uncomfortable. Yeah. So let's get into the reading. Past. So first card I got, which is like power. Completely powerful. The Lovers, the Star, and the Nine of Swords. I do think he has a very powerful thing about him, like an essence about him. I don't know what it is, but he has a very powerful energy about him. I think he's mentally not all there, you know what I'm saying? But that's just what my opinion. But I see very strongly here that Amber Heard, he felt very drawn to her, and she broke his heart. It's very evident. And I do remember, now I'm just remembering, there was an article a long time ago that he did. I can't remember what interview it was, but the guy I was seeing at the time was like obsessed with him, and he would like keep up with all kind of Elon Musk stuff. And he said that, he showed me this article, I think it was GQ or something like that, where he said that Amber Heard broke his heart and he never got over it. This is before he had a child with Grimes. So he, I feel like, was kind of like the beginning of us to see the real side of Amber Heard, who I never believed from day one about the Johnny Depp thing, and refer to my other readings about that. So the present being 9 of Wands, Queen of Cups, and Ace of Cups. I see very strongly here that he's like, okay, I'm gonna let her go. I think in his mind, they are soulmates. I really think that. It's so interesting to me. Very interesting to me about that. So with the future being Queen of Swords, 4 Wands, and King of Cups, I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get her back. And, you know, people are like, oh, he's the guy behind the allegedly. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't see it here, and I don't like to kind of push the cards in a particular direction because it's not a magic 8 ball like some people think. But I do strongly see that he's not over her, and he wants to help her in some capacity because he feels like they are soulmates. He still feels like that today. So the bottom of the deck being 7 of Cups, he's contemplating, he's always contemplating of ways that he can see her. I really think she's the one that got away for him, and I don't understand why. That's why I'm like, I don't think he's mentally ill there. Just saying. Especially, I don't like to judge people from where they came from, but if you came from a family where your dad has a child with his stepdaughter, like, what? Unless you've had some serious healing from that situation. Not that he was in the house when that happened, but it seems to me like his dad is very mentally, and he said it to himself. So unless you've had serious healing from that, I don't see how you can all of a sudden just forget about it and be completely like a different person. So anyway, 9 of Cups, Queen of Cups, and 7 of Wands. As I clarified, 7 of Cups, he sees her very differently to the rest how we see her. He sees her very differently. I think maybe that's why he hasn't spoken about her. And I actually think that might be why he and Grimes broke up, because she could feel he wasn't over his ex. And the ex, I believe, is Amber Heard. So 9 of Wands and 8 of Swords. It's almost like she broke up with him very clearly. I see that very clearly. And he keeps trying to get her back. Keeps trying to get her back in different ways. So he'll be like, randomly set up something. He's kind of like borderline stalker. Actually, I've had 3 stalkers, okay, in my life that were like very persistent. I've had more. I don't want to say like obviously, but I've had more stalkers, but the 3 very persistent stalkers were all cancers. And I can see his Cancer stalkers. I'm not saying all cancers are stalkers, but sometimes cancers can, like, especially the shadow side of cancers, male cancers or cancers in their masculine energy, can develop like an obsession, become overly obsessed with somebody, and how do you say, kind of push the boundaries of that person, and they don't realize it. And I strongly see that here. He kind of like pushed boundaries, and she was like, he keeps pushing boundaries. I don't think, however, people are like, oh, is he the dad of the daughter? Now I will be doing another update because apparently the child is not really hers, like she has a fake child or something like that. I will be doing an update about her soon, but no, he's not the dad. He's not the dad of the daughter. Ace of Swords, the Fool, and the Lovers. He really wants another chance with her, but he's waiting till everything's done. 8 of Pentacles, 4 months, and then he's gonna propose to her. Whoa. That's very, very intense. Especially, I don't want to generalize, but I feel like there's something about South African guys. It's very like passionate and like very, I don't know. I've mostly not dated South African guys, but the South African guys I did date were very like passionate and very, just like, I can get his behavior through having lived there, because I don't know how to explain it. I hope I explain it well, but it's a cultural thing that the men are very passionate people. So I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.